In the end, everything will be carved in stone.
One of my first questions for you is, with me, myself being a writer, I know like you have a lot of ideas all the time. So how did you know this is the one you wanted to go with?
I think I spend a lot of time like thinking and almost like writing in my brain and figuring out who the people are, where is it set, what is the story before I ever sit down and actually write it. And usually like there'll be one that I can't stop thinking about, and that'll be the first one that comes out. And that's kind of what happened with The Fallout. I kind of just thought about it for like a year before I wrote it, and then this one, it came pretty quickly.
I heard you saying in the previous interview, like you didn't think like this world was possible. So now you're representing other women in film. So how does that feel for you? And what advice would you give to people looking up to you right now? Because people are looking up to you.
That's crazy to think. I think just like listen to your gut, as cheesy as it sounds. I think your gut will never lead you in the wrong direction, especially creatively. Like, what is the story that's important for you to tell? And I think if you stay true to your voice and tell it as authentically as possible, you can't go wrong. Truly, you can't.
And you also said earlier, like you were kind of like afraid of, well, not even afraid of the world, but you didn't really explore it now. So to be out here in the world, like what are some of your favorite things that you've been experiencing these last few years?
We were just talking in the car. I was like, I'm such an introvert. Why is this the scariest part of making the movie? Is like the premiere. I mean, I've been so lucky to experience so many things. I mean, even just filming this movie in the place it's set with the people that it was just all such a dream. It was like summer camp. I couldn't believe it was happening. So I'm very grateful for how lucky I've been and how many opportunities I've been given. It doesn't feel real for sure. It's crazy.
Last question I have for you is, what do you want people to get from this film?
You know, after the test screening, there was one woman who said, I left the movie and I wanted to call my mom and say hi. And that really like hit me as like, wow, if people leave feeling nostalgic for like their last summer at home before they moved away, or nostalgic for a time in their life that felt simpler and easier, and it just brings in that sense of comfort, I'm really happy.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
In the end, everything will be carved in stone.